Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Top podcast, the most unprofessional professional podcast in the YouTube space, episode 37. I don't have an athlete for this one.
Yeah, boy.
All right, I'm with my guys.
Other 37s.
I don't know. I didn't really look at that one because like 37 is such an odd number. Unless it could be Ron Artest on the Houston Rockets or at least on the Lakers, Meta World Peace. And it's so ironic that that's his name is that, but he's like one of the most violent motherfuckers in the NBA.
I'm gonna give world peace.
Fucking elbow. I don't to give you like context of Meta World Peace or like what is like the one highlight of him on the Lakers. It's him literally celebrating, and this motherfucker like so he celebrates a layup and just pocked it. Full elbow hits James Harden in the fucking temple.
Yeah, I saw this documentary. It's sad.
It's so violent, but we're here.
Anyways,
with my guys, read your mind.
I just need to do what I need to do. Change my name to Meta World Peace.
no.
And
RDYRMND. We don't
yes,
need
yes, and PJ Dino, okay, Trev.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
And we got Kevin.
Yo, what up, everyone?
All right, but I kind of would say this could potentially feel like the first official episode, even though we had our first episode 2026. So we'll see.
We did?
Yeah, last week.
We did, but you weren't there.
No,
I think
Trev wasn't there. It was me, Kevin, and Josh.
My bad. I'm misremembering that. I apologize.
But we're here.
This wasn't the podcast you were on.
No, right.
It's not the drugs you're looking for.
But I'm gonna ask the question that I ask everybody. What did everyone do since the last podcast?
Woo! Maybe I'm just kidding. Not me. Somebody else go.
That's crazy. Fucking blue balled us, man.
You'll get it. But all I'm just gonna say for now is,
Jesus Christ!
Ow, my fucking ears.
I'm the one with headphones, so
yeah. I would say for me, it's been more or less the same. Still doing shows here in Vegas. We got some good crowds. We had a whole other cast from another show who came to see us, and they were from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And they loved the show. They loved how raunchy it was. They loved how funny it was. They loved how gay it was. But I mean that it was a bunch of other theater people in the audience, so we knew we were gonna have a good show. They knew how to be good audience members.
Nice.
So, that's not to say that other people don't know how. It's just that it comes a bit easier for other performers because they know what they're looking for. They know what the reactions they're looking for. So, and we love this shit. Like we want to be a part of this shit. So like, it was cool to see other theater people enjoy what we're doing here because a lot of our people have been like the normal Vegas crowds, and they've been loving it too. But also they're used to like shorter shows. This is a bit of a longer show, so I feel like we're doing pretty well. But at the same time, it is just good to have those other theater people. It's good for the soul. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, out here trying to survive. We get good pay, but at the same time, we don't pay for in transportation to and from the space. We pay for transportation everywhere else, and we also have to pay for our own food. And I've been budgeting for groceries, and it's been a point where I'm like, okay, maybe 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is a great choice for groceries because it's cheap. Go in, you get what you need to get, and you get out, and it's actually not that cheap. I know I just said that it's cheap, but honestly, there's some prices that are a little bit more much. So
Sign up for rewards.
yeah, well,
But yeah, because
that's basically real life cookies where you're signing. You know when you go into a new site and you say, "Would you like to accept the cookies?"
Accept the cookies on this website.
That's
I
what
never knew what that
subscriptions
fucking
are,
meant
because
at the time.
I know.
And I had a pet named Cookie, so I thought, is technology trying to tell me something here? Like,
Yeah, I don't even
was
know
older
what
than
it's
yours.
supposed to be either.
Yeah.
I was just
But
confused.
anyway, so I've just been like trying to be on my own beat at the moment, and it's hard. My sleep schedule has been so fucked, dude. Last the other night, I went to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning.
The morning.
That's light
It was
work.
yeah, 8 o'clock. Like the sun was out. People were out walking their dogs. People were going to work. That's when I went to bed. Then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This was yesterday. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was
Ah,
like,
damn.
I need to eat, shower, and I need to go back to bed. 'Cause I need to,
God
I need to
damn.
fix my. So, and I kind of did. I mean, I woke up today at 12,
Well,
which is
that's
good
like
because I went to bed at instead of 8, I went to bed at 5:30, which is still bad, which is still very bad. But at the same time, I woke up at 12, so hopefully I'll be more tired earlier. I'm gonna slowly inch back to a regular-ish schedule. I'd love to go to bed at 2 or 2:30, depending on if we're gaming or not. But that's you know
yeah,
what I mean.
that's
Like,
yeah. Trust me, my sleep schedule is not exactly what you call the best either.
The healthiest of options.
oh, you know how it do.
Well, you know, and especially because at my age, it's probably not a good idea for me to be sleeping at the times I'd be sleeping. But I'm not feeling the effects yet, so I'm enjoying it.
Valid. Yeah, exactly. But so anyway, that's what's been new for me since the last pod. Even though wait, it's been 2 weeks, right? So I mean, like
2 weeks for
things
you,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Cool thing is that I have some people who are gonna come the last week, or this is technically our last week. Like, it is. What's the date? Today's the 12th.
Yes, today is the 12th of this recording.
Yes. I will say, because my last show is this coming Monday.
This upcoming
And
Monday.
this week is gonna be tough because I think we have 2 days where it's back to back. I'm not mistaken, I think it's back to back double shows.
Bam.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, and I think that's because we had to cancel some of the Sundays leading up to this because of volume and whatnot. But now we're gonna be like, hey, we're literally leaving Vegas. This is your last ditch effort, so we're like putting all the extra ones there, and so it's gonna be. I think we added a Monday matinee, so we're even gonna be performing on Monday. I think Monday is our last.
And he's frozen.
I imagine he's doing that on purpose.
That'd be crazy. Oh no. Well, there's our thumbnail. I think we have our thumbnail now. Josh, can you Josh send that picture? Nope.
You can't just screenshot on your PC?
I probably should have. Ah, damn.
Are we good now?
Yes, we're good. Josh, just send it to me. Just send it to me. He's already because Josh already beat me to the punch. We have our thumbnail, so.
I can't wait. Are we good now?
Yes, we're good. We are good.
I can't hear Jeremy now.
You can't hear me?
No, I can't hear Jeremy.
Ni
Wait,
funny.
hold.
Oh no. All
Oh
right.
my god, he's lagging.
Oh my god.
Ready.
All right, let's see if Okay, how about now, Trev?
I feel like it's fine now. I can hear you now. Also, when I left again, it was on Kevin when he was speaking, and his voice like literally went,
Oh god,
oh.
so it's just probably the connection that was probably like
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, technical issues right there.
It's quite all right.
But anyways, to cap that off, that's what I've been up to, and that's what I'm going to be up to coming up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a busy week coming up for me, but yeah, it's
gonna
gonna
be fun.
be fun. Anyways, all right, but Kevin, what have you been up to, man?
Oof. God damn, what haven't I been up to? Honestly, nothing. It just
Little more or less the same.
yeah, a little more or less the same. I've been trying to go out for like hikes more.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I gotta embrace Mother Nature. Well, I'm getting fucked at work.
Damn.
Damn. That's embrace Mother Nature. Getting fucked at work though.
No, but it's been good at work. Just how can I say it? It's I haven't been really like what was it? Yesterday they had me on rescue, which means I didn't have a route for
Oh
the whole
shit.
day. So all I did was just go like they give me like someone's like what the current address they're at. I go pick up like two totes, deliver those two totes, then go for the next one. And I was like that the whole day yesterday.
So pretty much just almost like in a way like a free fall kinda.
Yeah, I was kind of like backup basically.
Gotcha.
But do they still
Yeah.
pay you, like, even if you don't make a delivery?
Well, they don't pay me per delivery. They pay me per hour. So the thing is like uh say like when we're doing our routes, we have our sheets and it tells us like oh what van we're in and then what's our route. And then if we see rescue or flex, that means like when it comes to flex, they'll tell like they'll tell someone, hey, leave two totes and like big boxes in this van. So you do that first, and then you'll go back to the station, and then they'll tell you, okay, so this is your flex route. Go deliver that, and then if you do finish that early, you could like do rescue, so you could like keep doing your hours.
Alright.
But again, it's just it it all depends. But yesterday was my first time doing like rescue, so I was like just happy about it, and I was kind of like moving faster than I would like on a regular route because it was kind of like in between. So it's like I'll like finish in an hour and a half, and then basically call, and then like basically my next pickup would be like about 10 or 15 minutes away. So it'll be just driving and then just doing all that. But again, it's been pretty fun. But the crazy part was yesterday too. Like someone at work and from our team member would like grab where we have like the totes and bags and threw them at another driver because he was pissed for some reason.
Damn.
And dude got reported and everything. Is like shit.
I mean, especially because he's just basically damaging someone's order too.
No, this was like back in the warehouse. So he grabbed. So we have totes, and then so we leave one empty, so we could put all the empty totes inside. So he grabbed like all those, like the tote that was filled with empty totes, and tossed it to another driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, that's bad.
yeah, dude. Like, they told him, then they just told him just to clock out and just to leave.
Oof.
Oh my god, damn.
Damn.
It's never nice, you know.
Nope, not at all.
A little nice cheese, May.
Yeah.
New cheese.
Nice cheese, May.
Again, it's. I'm not gonna say it's fun, like, for the children, but it's kind of like it's crazy because like the shit is like if you don't like the job, why not just quit? Honestly,
See, the problem is you know what the problem is with that statement too. For some people, they kind of can't leave their job because it's their only source of income. Don't forget
I'm
that.
learning
also
But
true.
the hard way right now.
That's also true, but at the same time, it's like the way you're acting, and you're gonna act like that even when you're
Yeah,
on the job. It's
it's a
either
bad look.
way.
It's a bad look.
Yeah, it's a bad look. It's a
Yeah.
bad look.
We just call it as it is. You know, just it's not good.
it's a bad look.
But
No, bueno.
nope, at all. Josh, did we hear what you did since the last pod, or?
I have
No,
not.
he gave us blue balls. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Blue balled us.
Darn. All right. You know, it's not that bad. Without getting too into the cheese, man. There's just no need. Yeah. I'm just learning a lot of. I've been doing more soul searching. Yeah. Just. Never sell yourself short. If it's absolutely necessary that you need to take a break and review life and take a breather and gather all we need to get further in life, then saying no to a few projects is not all that bad. And I should not feel 1 ounce bad about it.
And you should also go pound a torta.
I,
Also,
I agree
no.
wholeheartedly.
No. Why is that the phrase of my
Wherever they
favorite?
may be.
Damn it.
Only Kevin is the one who would always tell us to pound the torta. Only Kevin, man.
Okay, shit.
What are you gonna do over there? You gonna pound a torta over there?
I apologize.
We
You gotta pound
apologize.
it and you gotta eat it.
Yeah.
Torta.
Torta.
He's healthy.
Only real men pound tortas.
Hey.
Ah.
Vomit. No, I'm kidding.
All right. And then I guess I'll round it out on that one. I mean, for the most part, mostly continuing the Shinobi playthrough. I'm about 75% of the way through that game now, so I will probably get to that. And I fucking hate you, Josh. I will probably
Why
kick
the
you
hell
off
did
the
you
bot
say
after that.
God damn it, Josh. No.
That was perfect.
Oh. But almost done with the Shinobi. I'm gonna probably talk about it. I don't know if I finish it this week. I'll probably talk about it on the next pod. Other stuff I did. I actually finished Dispatch. Yeah, that one's
How
Nice.
was that?
that one.
Yeah.
I guess I don't want to spoil it like too much because I kind of did like a quick little like snippet of like my thoughts about the game, which I'm gonna try to edit that video like as soon as I can. I'm just still debating on how I'm gonna approach that video, whether it's just gonna be the entire like all episodes or just 2 episodes per video. But I think the best way I could describe it is it's definitely the evolution of like how a Telltale game should be. But I will say though, the mini games just do start to reach a point that they're a tad bit repetitive. But
And
even
annoying.
so, I mean, not that it's like it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just kind of like I kind of was like wishing maybe there was like an extra mini game or two, but like in terms of its gameplay aspect, it's a little whatever, I would say. Not the most entertaining thing, but when it gets to the actual like telltale aspects of the game, I would say it's pretty goddamn good. And if they do a season 2 for the game, I'm all on that. I'm definitely on that shit. But I'd probably say, for the first game I finished of 2026 or 26. I would definitely say it's probably an 8 out of 10 game. 8 out of 10, man. Probably floats a 9 out of 10 if you're a big Telltale fan, though. But for me, 8.
Was it better than Claire Obscura?
No. Brother, Claire Obscura is a top 5 game in my personal list.
Ooh.
That's hard to beat. So, I mean, maybe one day we'll have a video where we revisit where I'll throw out like my top 10 games. Because I remember I did a live stream of just doing the top 30 games, kind of like in honor of my birthday.
Ooh.
Maybe I might revisit that list, or maybe I'll make a video out of it. Who knows? But
that's a good idea.
Yeah, but that stream is still available on on YouTube. I don't know if the Twitch VOD is there, but it is on YouTube.
Nah, that's away like after 24 hours.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it was 2 weeks for VODs
or something. Yeah, something like that. I have no idea, to be honest.
I mean, it's been a
while.
It has been a hot minute since my last streamed in general.
Same.
But aside from finishing up Dispatch, I've actually been playing Star Wars Republic Commando on Steam.
Ooh.
Yeah. That game, I just want to see if they decide to do like a remaster, like an actual like remake of the game. I'd be interested. Or even a sequel. Aside from that, just work. I guess we can quickly talk about it because Fortnite did have its newest update with South Park shit.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing.
Boy. You know what's funny? Is that I missed Jeremy's birthday when you came back to LA. I felt bad about it. And I didn't know what to do. And the moment that I felt bad about it was the same moment that the update happened. I thought to myself, I'm going to do something I wish you would had a bit more personal connection to with the skins, but I bought you the whole pack
Yeah.
and gifted it to you. Fuck you, Josh. God damn it.
Oh god.
Sorry, I died.
For context, those the two above me are playing a little Fortnite Tycoon game, so
Oh yes.
It's friendly fire, so he just killed me.
of course. But
anyways, so
I mean,
I was happy because
yeah,
I got paid and I was able to get it for myself. And I thought to myself, I never got to, give you a birthday present, and you've given me so much. So I was like, I'm gonna fucking toss it over to him, and I did. And now
appreciate it. Now we have all of them.
Yeah, which is great. Which is real good. Now someone just needs to get. I mean, Kevin most likely just needs to get it.
And then we can,
But,
and then Quinn's gets figured out from there.
yes.
Yep.
But it's been cool, like seeing mech suits for the boys.
Mech suits, quote unquote.
Yeah, well, they were made with Fortnite 0 Point energy, but
it's like
out of cardboard.
Out of cardboard and trash.
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah, it's very in line with them.
Ugh.
I would have laughed too if they added the anime versions of them as like skins. Yeah. I was like, that would have been so fucking funny.
Cartman would be huge.
I know. Well, remember, if you can have the chicken in the game, I think you could do anything. Remember
I'm
that.
saying they literally had the chick, which is the biggest,
Like,
skin.
fattest skin in the game.
Can't believe it. No, for real, I can't believe it. It's fucking, and so they could have, but they give it time, man.
Give it time. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll consider it.
But I feel like they're gonna, if they did this, the only other thing I can see them putting in is Randy Marsh. But how I want it is literally just the 3D model rendered Randy Marsh. No, don't make him buff. Don't make him like Peter Griffin did. What you
He's like all big and shit.
no, keep him the same.
Bacon.
Keep him exactly the same. Then
Are
have
you gonna give him
and
the
then
shirtless
him-
version where he's fighting
no,
the kids?
Well, okay. Well, there's the regular version. There's the Tegrity Farms version, which is most likely going to be it because the shirtless version is not going to fly. Are there shirtless skins? Are there naked skins in Fortnite?
Define naked.
I guess fair.
There's plenty of skins that don't have shirts. There's plenty. But we're not gonna. What we can tell you is that you're not gonna see Randy with the wheelbarrow, holding his, you know what?
His penis.
No, god damn it.
His balls.
That's still such a wild. I will say though, I think the only thing that Kevin and I didn't get to experience though, just because we haven't really played the regular BR, is the fact that the stick of truth is in the game. And I guess that kind of does bring up, does that basically make the stick of truth game actually like canon in Fortnite?
Well, here's the thing. South Park compared to like, because think about how they had to market each of these things, like Simpsons and Family Guy. They had to market them in ways narratively where you see a scenario of the characters doing something, playing out something within their universe, and then something happens, right? No different here for South Park, but South Park is a bit more in tune with something this insane. In fact,
Yeah.
kind of tame. Like they've gone to space. They've done so much. They've gone to Imagination Land. There's so much that has happened. They've gone to hell. They've gone to heaven. They've
Yep.
gone to, they've met everybody involved. Like it's been running for so long that them being sucked up into Fortnite isn't shocking anymore. And it's like, okay, so how, to add to your point of like, if the stick of truth is in there, does that mean that the events of the game of some stick of truth are canon to Fortnite? And I don't think so. Or actually, it's like its own game universe. Because but then if that's the case, there's the game itself takes place after a trilogy event in the actual show, which was the Black Friday event. There was the PS4 versus the Xbox One. Like it was the console wars that they parodied, and how like everybody killed each other as if it was
An actual war.
Well, yeah. Well, because that's also another thing. They were parodying Game of Thrones with the streaming wars, and not the streaming wars, with the console wars. And it was a parody on Black Friday, and then it literally ended with them picking up like who needs video games, dude? We could literally just play with this, and they pick up the stick, what ends up being the stick of truth.
Oh,
the video game.
God.
And so if you no, seriously. So it literally seamlessly goes right into that, because then you start playing game and you're a new kid, so they're right smack in the middle of them playing the game that they said they were going to play right after that episode. So it's like all connected. And then same thing with Fractured Butthole, that's all connected there too, like the events of the previous game. So if that's the case, the only thing they're missing is some extra AI dialogue of them talking about the playable character in Fortnite. Because if that's the case, then they're like,
maybe
this other guy who
the character just gets retconned or something, essentially, just because it is
something like that. think about it like GTA, where like they reference your playable character in online as this other
Person.
who
Yeah.
there's another person I've been working with in Los Santos, but they're a little too unpredictable. It's like, oh,
Yes.
right, that makes sense.
It's funny too that you bring up GTA Online as well, because they have brought those characters like to the multiplayer in the in I guess like their most recent like heist missions. So in a way it is canon, but it's GTA Online is canon, but it's canon in the sense that it's way after the events of GTA 5's like single player. Like everyone's older, and I guess that's like a one way you can have it make sense. But
Agreed.
that is funny though. And I was like, I don't have like anything against South Park. I actually really like South Park just in general, like what it does in terms of even in today's media. I just wish I watched it more, because there's definitely episodes that are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And it's like, I like the spin on it.
You like to what on it?
He likes to spit on it before he starts to work it.
What?
He's jorking it. He's jorking it. Anyways,
But
yeah. Anyway, so I think you're right. I hope it will be canon. That's kind of funny. And anyways, we can continue. We have so much more to talk about.
we got a lot. I kind of like have this this little tidbit note, because I actually so there's this content creator on YouTube named Original Paradigms, and I've been kind of like watching his content recently because I like some of his video essays. Like one of the ones that he was talking about is the thing that I used to be really big in, which was sneakers. And like one of his most recent videos was that sneaker reselling is dying, and I'm like, thank God. But now I need the other like scalper markets to die as well.
Yeah.
Like, because the one thing he was pointing out, like, what happens with sneaker resellers when things aren't moving? They move to the next big thing. What are the next big things? You know, the toy craze, Pokemon cards, and I guess games as well, but depending on like kind of like the market that you're talking about. Like, I still remember the early pandemic era when PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles were hard to get. Like, if you remember those times, like buying a PS5 and you had to pay double from a scalper just to get one.
Dude, for the longest time. Yeah, because they were unavailable. They sold out immediately, and there was all these people buying them all up and shit, and selling them at like 3 times the price.
Mm-hmm.
Some poor schmuck probably got it, and then they probably got like hacked it and like put a thing in. It was like, oh, now you got to pay us extra money to keep this shit going.
Yeah.
Bastard.
But luckily, you know, that didn't last too long. Because what? Not even, maybe like a little over a year. That's when consoles started to kind of become more readily available. Because like the closest thing we have to it happening again, really, in terms of recent memory, is like the Switch 2, but that didn't even last that long. That probably barely lasted like a few weeks, if anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, unfortunately, I'm always like going to be on the side of the consumers. I don't like, whatever you do not pay any of these resellers or scalpers, man. Just don't.
100% no.
Like,
Them damn big people.
make it hurt. Make their wallets hurt. And don't come at me like saying, trying to destroy a business. They're not developing a skill. They aren't. And take that from somebody who has worked in retail for now about like, or soon in about 8 years in total. Like of actual like retail, like customer service. You're not developing anything. The only thing you develop is the fact that you could overprice something, and that's it. So,
Yeah.
learn that, kids. Learn that.
So silly because people just want to get
Learn that, kid. You can run and tell that, homeboy.
Or I could just be like Roman Reigns, believe that. And that's
Believe it.
Oh my god, that just made me Trev, that just made me think of there's another wrestler, well, right now he's Uncle Howdy, but Bo Dallas in NXT. What was like his little tagline? Believe it. And he would do this fucking victory lap. And it's like this super dorky shit ever. It's so funny.
It's so funny. That's really funny. That's good.
Yep.
That's good. I like that. More of that, please.
More of the goofiness. That's what we
More
want.
of the goof. The mystic-
More goofiness.
Other news I kind of wanted to bring up.
Even get it off. I'm sorry.
Other news I want to talk about is the fact that people do not know what media literacy is, or they don't know how to read.
I
Because
just don't know how to fucking read, bro.
yeah, like the average pretty sure the average reading level for like the internet is probably like the 6th grade.
2nd grade.
Maybe on the lower end. But the only reason I bring this up is because there was a quote, because Troy Baker he was having an interview for something. I'm not sure what it was for, but he was asked about AI specifically in terms of like of work. You know, the big bad thing that is affecting all of our lives in one way, shape, or form. So he was actually advocating the fact that AI is actually gonna bring people to like more authentic art. So in terms of like authentic work, creativity, stuff like that, something AI can't do on its own. It can make it, it's not authentic though.
Right.
Right.
So I'm gonna just read out the quote I got. If I can find, I'll just read the quote right here. So AI can create content, but it cannot create art. The reason why is because that invariably inquire. Wow, if I could fucking speak, that requires the human experience. So, and then to add on top of it, what I see happening is that the birth of AI and this burgeoning industry of it is actually going to drive people to the authentic. And we're going to see opportunities of, like, I want to go and watch this person sing this song live. I want to see theater. I want to read books. I want to have firsthand experience as opposed to the gruel that gets distilled to me through a black mirror.
Oh. That Black Mirror stuff's very scary.
Is it Black Mirror or is it Black Phone? I thought it was
Both.
both. Got it. Okay.
That's the joke about it. It's the Black Mirror. The Black Mirror.
It's
But-
a two-way dimensional space.
Yeah. So
Technology is about to go crazy.
So I'm sure that, like, you know, we've all have taken in some form of like creative content, or we have made our own form of creative content as well. But I guess really, like, what do you guys think about this quote?
I think it's careful. He worded his shit carefully, but like,
Nice. Fucking.
I also think that there's a lot. There's something to be said about using AI as a tool, but there is something to be said about when you find that tool so much, it does become your focus, and it does kind of suck away a lot of your natural creativity, because now you're thinking creatively through this tool. I can also think creatively and manifest it up based off of information that you feed it. But it's showing the upsides and downsides. Like, sure, you can make a bunch of this, but you ever talked about soulless content before? Like, that's what this is. It's like, it's content. It's great content. It's also soulless.
Mm-hmm. I mean, especially because because AI, like as much as anybody, I just like a lot of other people have always said, we're not fans of AI. We don't want it in our media as much as possible, but sadly, I do see a point where it's like it is going to start becoming the natural tool to be a part of your arsenal, but I don't think it should be.
Because we're in the minority.
Yes.
Most people do not want it, but that's not going to stop other people from
Yes.
continuing to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
that's what's crazy is that we all have this perspective of like, oh no, it's going to happen. We hate it.
yeah.
And so we're not like most people are combating it in their own way, but like you're always going to find content like that. You're always going to find things like that, especially right now. So like I don't know exactly what that's going to end up looking like or being, but especially in the gaming climate, like I would hope that it still keeps, you know, as authentic as possible. That what I don't want to see is the book Ready Player One.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
you
we
know what I
don't want
mean?
something like that to
It sounds
happen.
fun, but it also sounds dystopian as fuck. So like,
Mm-hmm.
well, thank you.
DC Online.
Stop with your DC Online. It still exists. If you want to play it, but don't because it's been running since you remember it.
It's
Anyways,
terrible.
Terrible.
but
Uh,
I guess I should ask Josh too. Like, I'll pose the same question to you. Your thoughts on like how like AI is going to drive people into like more authentic content or like authenticity when it comes to like the arts.
well, yeah, it it depends on who's using it. You know what I mean, and what are you using it for. I remember, y'all remember this class that was given out called Media and Morality. It's gonna be like our responsibility in the future to hold ourselves accountable and including all the integrity that comes with, you know what I mean, all that shit. Well, yes, I believe if one has the intelligence and knowledge to, create something in general and not, basically, it's better to use AI as a tool for your own art rather than to use AI in an evil way and say, all right, draw me something like the Mona Lisa. Hey guys, look what I did, and now I'm selling for however amount of money. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're just plagiarizing at that point.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, especially go on. Okay. Because just to bring up because there was a bit of a controversy post Game Awards that Claire Obscure was accused of using generative AI, but so
Remember that?
looked into it, and it turns out while they did not intend to use AI because what they're using is the Unreal Engine to make the game. That's pretty much just like what's running it. So obviously early in development they're creating assets or they're using placeholder assets to kind of get an idea of like the environment. One of the assets that they downloaded, they didn't realize was an AI generated texture. So once they learned of that, and they even stated it as far back as June, they got word of that piece of environment that was AI. They patched it out. So it's kind of like one of those things that it slipped through the cracks of a QA, and it just took one player's keen eye to realize that, hey, this is AI. And it's just kind of like hilarious. So And I started to see everyone give their take on the whole generative AI thing for Claire Obscure. They all of a sudden, this is how you know that people did not read. They thought that now the game is generative AI. I was like, that's not what that article was for. The article.
It's AI is just getting a really bad name right now because it's in its early stages.
It's in the early stages, and it's also going to be kind of like the thing that will affect like a lot of our lives in general. You know, even in terms of work as a whole. But to kind of keep, I guess, since we may as well mention more stuff about AI, CES just happened, which is kind of like one of the biggest like tech showcases in the world. And I know Kevin likes this shit. I think it's dumb as hell. But Razer put out this little companion AI thing that you can have. And it will help you be productive or give you game tips and shit like that.
Wait, they came out with something like that? I didn't know that.
We sent it in the chat. It's shown at CES.
The only thing I remember was in the chat was the keyboard with
the Steam Deck or the Steam Deck in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Razer has like this little like desk AI companion thing that's supposed to like just help you do general like production stuff like that. It's very weird dystopian futuristic shit. And it's so weird just seeing it. And I think I would look into that, Kevin. I would look into it. Dude, you've responded. I know you have.
Wait. Okay, is it the one where you said that and then you were like, "Oh, Kevin would like this, especially if he has Miku"?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then yeah, I think I remember.
Okay.
No, actually, I thought for CES, I thought it.
CES.
Oh, CES. I honestly thought like your favorite part was that one machine that just goes up and down.
We all don't. We're all just blank staring.
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
But I mean, there were some cool things at CES though. Still, like nonetheless, I know game servers out there. They actually have like I don't know if I sent this but I probably should send it to the chats. But there's actually like a game server controller that has like a big ass like little like steering wheel in the middle, and it's
I think that one.
Have you seen it, Kev? You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. They say it would change like the whole dynamic of having like the actual full,
like racing
like,
sim, something like that.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't think so. I feel like that's more
the niche gimmick.
The thing is, like, how the hell are you gonna grip? Yeah, how the hell are you gonna grip it and then use your thumbs for like the steering?
Yeah,
imagine
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's just like it's just kind of it's just kind of weird. Like it's cool, but there's still the market for like actual like racing sims or like flight sims, shit like that. So, I mean, nonetheless, it's still, it's a cool gimmick, but it's whatever. I know there's I'm trying to remember like what other CES stuff there was, because I know there was that keyboard that I did mention that it's like a full size Corsair keyboard and has a Stream Deck inside, and tempting, but the problem is I don't know what that price is, and I'm very scared of that price because it's got a Stream Deck built into it. And that's probably going to be like $300 fucking dollars, and I'm like, I'm good. Cool as that gimmick is, I'm good.
Not today, Zerg.
Literally. But it does give like the whole command center look. I will say that much. I think I know Razer also had like a new version of their Pro controller, like a Bluetooth version, and I was like, it's whatever. And I'm trying to remember if there was like anything of note out there because I really didn't pay attention to it this time around. I don't know, maybe it'll probably pop up in my head, like down the line. I'm gonna have like 2 more topics before we talk about kind of like the big topic for us. Just to kind of keep with the sad Debbie Downer news of AI. So there's apparently a patent that Sony just approved. Yeah, pretty much just approved, and I can only describe it as a ghost AI. So what this patent is allegedly what it allows is you play a game and say you're like struggling on like one section or something like that, and AI will just take over the game for you and just complete it.
What?
No. No.
So basically, you while you're playing Shinobi the other day.
So yeah, let's say I'm struggling on Shinobi and I can't beat this, I can't get through this section. AI take over. That's
Bullshit.
That's gonna piss off a lot of people.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, honestly.
And the other thing that doesn't help too is like, especially for the people who do platinum trophies, that diminishes it. So
Unless
Gotta
like
have that
if you
optional.
do it with AI and it doesn't give you like the platinum trophy because it recognizes that AI did it and not you.
I want to do it with
But
AI.
In order for that to go over well, they need to have that be optional. They cannot.
it has to. It has to absolutely be optional. Because
yeah,
the only benefit I see out of this is that this is the ultimate accessibility tool, and that's it. But that's as far as it goes. Other than that, I don't see where else this is going to benefit somebody. It does not make sense. I hope Sony like plays their cards carefully because we're in a very, very kind of like
TDS.
I don't know if I want to say tedious, but it's kind of like a very scary situation just to be in when it comes to something like that. Because then at that point, you may as well just say YouTube. Why are YouTube playthroughs even a thing?
That's true. No, because then even with when people stream fucking playthroughs too.
Yeah. Like, then what's the point of like doing playthroughs when you have just this AI being involved?
What's next? Are you gonna just put the AI function on and then just hit the stream button and then just be like have your camera in the corner and be like, oh my god, this is so hard, and you're not even touching the remote.
Like that's
hear whoever's talking.
That's Trev. I heard him, but yeah, I see what you mean though, Trev. Like it's just like it just doesn't create good content. Like so, and that's coming from a creator aspect. So that's just kind of that's I don't know how to feel about that. One can hope that Sony is fully aware of how they got to be very careful with this situation and with this technology.
That is true.
Yep. My second topic, now we got to take this with a grain of salt because this is kind of like this is coming from a not usual like retailer essentially. So there's a Czech website that may have gotten the price of the Steam machine. Now, the only thing the reason I say that you got to take this with a grain of salt is because of the fact that number one, Steam is likely going to be selling the Steam machine whenever they release it through through basically their own platform, so Steam itself. And the one big thing that we don't have is a price for the Steam machine, especially with parts being as expensive as they are right now. RAM, internal SSDs, all that. It's kind of a scary situation. But according to a Czech website, supposedly the Steam machine, its alleged price that they're selling it at, the one with the lowest amount of storage, which is 512 gigabytes, so basically nothing, is $950, and a 2 terabyte is $1,070. Now keep in mind,
That's crazy.
the only problem with this though is, like I said, Steam doesn't usually sell their products outside of Steam's own website. So, and to my understanding, this Czech website usually just buys up Steam products, sells it on their front, but for a elevated price.
Elevated, you say?
Elevated, whatever you want to call it. But they pretty much just they overcharge on their end. So that kind of just leaves now a question what is the price of the Steam machine? We still don't know. For all I know, the info can literally come out literally after we record or the next day. And I would be pissed.
Well, that usually happens all the fucking time anyways.
Yeah, but like I said, we still don't have any info on the Steam machine. I can only hope, right now for the 512 gigabyte that I pray that it's just going to be a $500 machine. One can hope, right? But the problem is 512 though. 512 gigabytes is not a lot.
Yeah.
But
this is my question. Are they gonna have where you could add or
yes, you can add storage.
do either you could remove the internal storage and add a different internal storage, or
is it just what it is?
Yeah.
So the only we don't have any teardown videos of it right now, so that's why it's kind of we're still left up in the air when it comes to something like that. So one can hope right now is that maybe there's if you could open the Steam machine and maybe there's an internal SSD slot, that would be pretty good. That would definitely add a lot to it. But I think the last time I checked, I think it's a micro SD card or something like that. I'd have to look at Steam machine info again, but as far as I'm aware, it's not like traditional storage.
Yeah. I remember, I think last time we showed it was a macro SD card, and you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I think if what I could guess, the reason they have it as a micro SD card, it's likely because they're trying to keep the cost down as much as possible. And it's kind of like taking a page out of the Switch. Because I know for Nintendo Switch storage, it's a micro SD card. Switch 2, it's a micro SD Express card. Or something like that.
Micro SD Express.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, so many words, huh?
EXD. That's a lot.
But
and I don't know if that necessarily, I mean, I don't know. It seems. I don't know.
I believe in Harvey
I'm
Dent.
probably gonna stick with Switch, not Switch,
PS5 for now, or unless someone offers to give you a PC.
Yeah, right.
That'd be wild if that happens. But we're still, like I said, just keep in mind with that source, just keep it with a grain of salt because we still don't have official info, especially when it comes to Steam. I would trust Valve to actually say what the price of their products are going to be. But all right. Final topic. The final topic of the night. And I'm going to be honest, we could talk about as much of this stuff as we can, but I don't think we're going to get to all of it.
No.
But I did put a giant list of games that are coming out this year.
Dates?
Some have
Fuck yeah.
dates. Some have dates, some have windows. Let's put it that way. So,
There's like 20 for each.
oh yeah, something like that. I literally just went on like just a web. I just went to see what games are releasing. I was like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just throw all these games. Some we may have info on, some we don't. And it's also just games I also have looked on Steam that kind of like look like they caught my eye, but like I said, we're gonna try our best to get through some of it, but try not to get through all of it because we're gonna be on a very long episode. But
yeah.
But I guess we may as well. I'll talk about at least the ones that do have dates, and then we could probably talk about the ones that have yet to be dated. Throughout this part, we'll see. So the first big launch. Actually, we may as well just quickly talk about it. Code Violet. Oh God. If anyone has seen Code Violet, it is the first bad game of the year. Let's just say that much.
No.
The first PS5 exclusive is the first bad game of the year. 2026, man.
Oh.
And what's the saddest part is that it looks like a spiritual successor to Dino Crisis, man. And here's the funniest thing. And the funniest thing about Code Violet is the fact that the reason they don't have a PC launch or a PC version is because they're saying that it's to maintain the art of the game. They basically want to keep it like in their vision, essentially. What they claim. You know, no nude mods or shit like that. Looking and what is their pre-orders? The most lewd shit ever. We're talking asses and tits out, man.
Wow.
So,
Everyone's happy.
yeah, let's put it this way. Like, I think the Metacritic score that I saw was like 40. I was like, that is bad. Oh, that's So, don't, whatever you do, unless you want to make a video out of the worst game ever. Code Violet's available. I think it's like $50, but you use that $50 on like anything else.
Brother, this sucks. I want to talk about.
This is stupid. I want to talk about vagina.
I almost said that earlier in the podcast as a joke, and I was like, no, we'll be serious for a second.
Let's just. We got it. But to talk about. All right, but to talk about the actual good stuff, or at least the stuff that's gonna interest me, and maybe I'll drag Kevin by the feet on this one. 2XKO, it's finally getting its console launch on January 20th. So that is about a week, about to be a week from now. And the best part is that it's a free-to-play fighting game with the League of Legends IP.
Jeremy.
Yes.
I hope you have the baby oil because I know you're gonna be fucking me with this game.
Nah.
Look, Kev, I told these guys this. If we could plan it out, we're gonna make footage. And we're gonna do the goofy fucking moments.
Damn, I didn't know you wanted to do a sex tape this early. Woo. Oh, I'm okay. All how this.
You know what? We're not calling it 2XKO. We're calling it 5XKO.
Damn. He said 5 guys. Dead. That's funny.
But I'm excited for this one. But aside from that, I mean, I am excited to play 2XKO. I enjoyed the beta, and I haven't really played too much of it on early access. I just kind of like got a character, get a feel for it. And once I heard that,
we couldn't play a lot.
We couldn't play it because it was a limited window. So at least now,
not just that, but yeah. But again, like when we tried and we tried to do it, like it was only for PC that they were giving it out.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I only played a little bit of it on early access. I didn't really try the online yet. So probably but once the console launch happens, I'll definitely try to get more matches in. Try to figure out my teams. I just know who Kevin's
Get
gonna
the
pick
baby oil.
first.
The baby oil.
The baby oil.
Could smell it
No,
already.
but who am I picking first?
You're probably gonna pick Jinx first for your character unlock.
Fuck yeah.
And then he's probably gonna try to get his free character token and then try to get Vi or Caitlyn.
Tits Village.
Oh, fuck. I feel like Vi mostly not really with Caitlyn, but I gotta know like how certain things are though.
Yeah. But that'll be exciting. Another free game that's actually coming out, although I'm not really too crazy on it, but I kind of just threw it to send because coming out like 2 days after 2XKO, which is Arc Knights Enfield, which is pretty much just like another Genshin clone, but with the Arc Knights IP. So
Wait, is it? Because I know they have Arknights on mobile. Is it gonna be kind of like a replacement of the mobile version?
I think if anything, they're
In a
probably
way.
gonna exist like in tandem, but Enfield is gonna be like the open world gotcha game. I think that's what the plan is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually do want to kind of play that game.
Yeah, I just kind of like tossed it in. And I was just like, well, someone's probably gonna play it. It's probably gonna be Kevin, maybe me, and we'll see.
Gus mostly. I know he plays that game.
He usually plays. Yeah, he usually be playing those free to play gotcha games. But that's coming out January 22nd. And then 4 days after that, and it's probably the most disappointing one, it's probably going to die as soon as it launches. High Guard. I don't know I still don't know what this fucking game is. So I don't know what else to say. It really doesn't help that Jeff Keighley really said that this is like the closeout game for the Game Awards, and it's like, what the fuck is this? The only thing it's got going for it, made by the people who made Apex and Titanfall. That's it. Or at
Apex
least,
Legends.
yep, made by those devs like splintered off into their
that?
own team. You were saying, Kev? Well, he's not there. He died.
Tits Village.
What? Anyway, I'm here at my appointment. I will catch you guys later.
All right, Kev. Thanks for joining on the pod.
Yes, buddy.
All right. See you guys
Later.
Anal beads.
later.
Goofy shit. But Trev, you could still hear us, right? He's frozen.
Oh no.
I think it happened again.
He died.
God damn it, I was about to get a photo.
There it is.
Damn it.
You hear me?
Yes,
There
we can
he
hear
is.
you.
There he is.
I can't hear you now. God damn it. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Tits Village.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see. Is it working now?
I still can't hear Jeremy.
Oh my god.
Seriously, hold up. I gotta do this real
Well.
And we're back. Good night and good luck.
Hey, Jeremy?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it.
I have to, because I'm going through my browser. I don't have the app downloaded on my Mac. That's why.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you probably should download
I should. I know. Shut up.
that. But
Damn it.
I'll just kind of blitz through some of these. Code Vein 2, that's also coming out January 30th. I mean, anime Dark Souls. I don't know. I've thought about playing through Code Vein 1 again, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know if I could sit through the 30 frames that game ran at. So, Neo 3 is coming out. Another good alternative to the Souls-like genre. I know usually those get pretty good reviews. So, comes out February 6th. This one is kind of like a more interesting kind of game because I remember when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty striking." Called Romeo is a Dead Man, and that releases on February 11th. Kind of looks like a game that's like I believe is made by the Killer 7 team, but it also has like the art style of No More Heroes. So super
Interesting.
heavily stylized game. That one's coming out, and funny enough, and this is why it's a good thing we have Trev on this, because the same day as Romeo is a Dead Man, Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties releases on February 11th. So
we talked about these briefly on another podcast, but that's releasing the same day as Romeo is a Dead Man.
yeah.
No one's gonna look at Romeo as a Dead
No,
Man.
it's a small title through and through, so
Yeah. So that's horrible. Well, I mean, okay, granted, it would have been worse if it came out on the same day as like another
like big
AAA,
title,
like,
yeah.
Yakuza is a remaster, so like people know the game. People are probably still gonna pick that over that because it's still, Yakuza. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what my pick is.
Aren't you still? So I'm guessing you're gonna jump straight into Kiwami 3, and because what was it? I remember you said you finished Kiwami 2.
Yes.
And then you tried to play
And then I
3, but
started
because it's
playing-
dated.
Yeah, well, Yakuza 3 is just the original game.
Mm-hmm.
With the way that the engine works and the way that the graphics work. It was weird going from Kiwami 2 to Yakuza 3 because I'm like, this is all taking place. It's like the sequel to a game, but as if it was released on the previous generation console. It was kind of weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. It's like jarring.
Because you're so used to seeing him one way, and then you see the original game, you're like, he looks so he looks so low poly and looks so downgraded, but it's the next step of the story. Like, what the fuck is happening?
That's funny.
It was great, yeah. No, so I'm excited to continue with Kiwami 3, but that means I have to wait for them to remaster all the other games, which I don't even know if that's gonna happen. I know that 3 is gonna happen, maybe 4, but I don't know if they're gonna do all 6. And after that, everything else is pretty much more modern, anyways. Like all the other spin-off titles after 6. So if they do it, it's probably not gonna come out until like PS6, PS7 type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, probably because
who
like
knows if it's even on their mind because they have a bunch of other franchises that
aren't they
that same studio?
And aren't they mostly doing like a bunch of kind of like spin-off titles? Because I know the like what's it called, the pirate one, isn't that like a spin-off technically?
Like a pirate.
Yes.
Yeah. That one is that one's meant to be just a spin-off, taking the gameplay of Yakuza and putting it to a different setting with different gimmicks and different stuff. Like, I think that's meant to be non-canon, if that makes sense.
Because it's is it because it's like a Majima thing?
Well, kind of like how like a dragon Ishikin or not the actual term for it, but that's basically Yakuza in the Edo period or in ancient Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking characters that were made popular from the main line and putting them into that context, which I would love to play that too. I would love to play that. So right now my goal is just to get as much of the main story as possible, and then eventually come back to those other games. Because I would love to play a pirate sim as fucking Majima, and I would love to play in the Samurai Times as Kaz. And then there's the more modern one where the man who erased
The man who erased his name. Oh, the Gaiden one, the Dynasty Warrior like game.
That's still Yakuza. That's still the same characters, like
Okay.
the same character models. Like it's still Kiryu. It's still like but it's in undercover. More espionage, more Hitman, more James Bond type shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Type shit.
and that came out like came out before the pirate one, but still like that's what they were doing. So I'm excited for it. I don't know much about Dark Ties. Is that
I think we
talked about that?
think I showed it to you, and it seemed like it was like
Yes.
a story that's almost like parallel to Kiwami 3.
Yes. No, that makes sense because one of the characters, one of the big bad characters, well, not big bad, but one of the characters that we interact with in Dark Ties, leader of the Yakuza in one part of the time for Yakuza. Like it's one of the big players basically. So that makes sense. I do remember that now. Yes. Fun stuff.
Okay.
Fun stuff. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I'm probably gonna be focusing on Yakuza Kiwami.
Probably Kiwami 3 mostly when that releases.
Got
Most
what,
likely,
man?
'cause I re-downloaded Like a Dragon. I'm gonna replay that, but then I came out on tour, so I gotta wait until I go back home to play it. But yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for that. Oh my god, I saw this on my Switch being advertised. This next topic.
This next game, Mario Tennis Fever, comes out February 12th.
Yeah.
There you go. You see it? There you go for the video watchers. It's right there.
It's backwards, but it's there.
No, it's on my screen. It's perfectly aligned.
It's time to serve a brand new look at the game, and it is the next installment of Mario. You know what I saw for this? Baby Waluigi.
I saw Baby Wario and Waluigi, and I said, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
Dude,
man.
they're canon now. They have to add them into the canon.
That likely means that they're gonna probably be added to Mario Kart World at some point. Then,
Most likely.
I mean, you may as well.
But that's gonna come in DLC.
Yeah, probably, or however
No, it
Nintendo
has to be,
handles
because the
DLC.
game- Mario Kart World is already out, and in this was released after the fact. So it's possible that they had the assets already loaded in, pretty ready to go. It is going to be DLC, I think.
Yeah.
So, but it looks fun. I can't play it, but you'll have to tell us how it is.
I'll probably think about it. I'll think about picking it up because there's kind of like one other game that we'll mention later that comes out this month, and I'm more focused on that. But
Grand Theft Auto?
no,
Oh,
we're only in February.
first of all, it has a date, but it's gonna be pushed. All right, let's be honest.
I wouldn't be
It's
surprised.
gonna be fucking pushed.
Yeah.
That
Anyway,
007 First Light, though.
Hold on. I'm going through.
We'll get there.
We will get there.
This
February
is actually something
13th.
that you would like, Josh.
High on Life 2 and Reanimal release. I haven't played the first High on Life, and I heard it's just like really just one of those kind of like funny, charming games. It's only thing is what I'm wondering is it gonna maintain the humor that the first game had? Because I know it's Justin Roiland who did like all the or majority of the voice work, or at least had a hand in the work. So is it gonna maintain that humor? I guess is the real question.
Is he still attached to this game?
I don't know. I think he got let go because of like all these controversies.
Right.
So a little iffy on that one.
Goddamn controversial, man.
And then probably like my sleeper game this month is Reanimal, because this is actually made by the original Little Nightmare devs. And it's all co-op, so Gavin and I tried this, and pretty good. Pretty fucking good. I would definitely recommend this, like, for anyone who wants to try to do like a whole co-op experience on this game.
Let's do it, son.
Yeah, that's That one's gonna be kind of like down the line for me. I might pick it up, I might not. I'm still debating on it.
It's your civic duty.
This next one is more for like, I think it's more, well, if Kevin was still here and if Gavin was here, Tokyo Extreme Racer, because, well, there's not a lot of racing game. Well, the only good racing games right now that isn't Gran Turismo is Forza Horizon 5. We still don't have a date for Forza Horizon 6, at least not to my knowledge, but I know there's supposed to be a Xbox, like, showcase, I think, like, next week or something like that.
We'll have to see till next week. And if
Ye-
it does drop, we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah. We'll probably, yeah, if it lines up with our pod. But Forza Horizon 6 is supposed to come out as well. And funny enough, the same team who's doing Forza Horizon 6 is also working on Fable. So I can only imagine what that's going to be like. Although Fable's been in, like, God knows what fucking development hell they're in. But yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racer comes out February 26th. And the big game that comes out February 27th, that's my game. Resident Evil Requiem, baby.
Let's go! Let's go!
And
So
another fun thing,
they're also releasing
so the release Resident Evil 7 and Village on the Switch 2 that same day. So
That's crazy.
that's more of a curiosity thing for me, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it on Switch 2. I'm still debating on how am I gonna play Resident Evil Requiem. Maybe I'll probably buy it on Steam. At least that's what I'm thinking. May as well start building the library more and more. But probably like my most anticipated game for this year. Good old Leon S. Kennedy. I probably gotta wear the jacket for the first video. I think I have to. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta wear the jacket. But that comes out February 27th. Next game's that. And then we're gonna go we go right into March. Gonna think about this one. Maybe I'll pick it up down the line when it goes on sale, but Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake comes out on March 5th. It's actually that's a franchise I actually never played either, just kind of like Silent Hill. Never played a Fatal Frame game. And I know those are pretty scary because it's Japanese spookiness. Japanese paranormal stuff. So might pick it up. I'll probably pick it up down the line, like I said, probably for the holiday sale or like a Steam sale or some kind. And then the next two games, I actually did show a trailer for one of these games, and then another game is the one that all three of us are just interested in. One of them being, well, one is Crimson Desert. I'm excited for that game, and luckily hopefully by that time I already have finished Resident Evil Requiem by that point. But I'm debating on picking it up. I might, maybe I won't. I'm still thinking about it. But the game that that I will definitely be playing, I know Trev will be playing, and I know Josh will be playing. Mouse PI for Hire, March 19th as well.
Damn, it just ain't mine.
Mouse penis for hire.
It was a cold, dark summer's night when I found upon a cult worshipping the god Cthulhu.
Who's the guy?
Let's just say he was a ropin' kind of a token motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. I want that vibe so bad, and I know it's gonna deliver because it's Troy fucking Baker.
Yeah, that's right. Troy Baker is he's a fucking PI.
Yes, that's him.
That's right.
He's character. It's him. So we're gonna be hearing his voice the entire game.
Hell yeah.
It's
But
gonna be great. It's gonna be real good.
And
he's doing that noir detective New Atlantic accent, East Coast type of thing, you know. It was a
Now-
midsummer's night, you know, the kind of you could have a cigarette on and not feel guilty because you've been good this whole week. So this is your little treat. This is your little birthday celebration. And then he walks in, tells you, I got a job for you. Really? Working on my birthday. That's life. So we go. anyways, you get the point. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for this game. I'm really excited for this
Yeah,
game. It's
I'm
gonna
excited
be-
too.
I'm not usually one for like Doom kind of games where you're a first person shooter.
And it's just like
going like
super
that.
crazy arcadey kind
I
of
have
shooter.
respect for that. I have respect for that because it's been A, stood the test of time, B, it's pretty simple and it's cathartic. And with a good story like this, I feel like that's gonna hook me in that kind of gameplay, I feel. So I'm excited.
There was another thing that we did kind of like talk about a little bit before we recorded the pod when we were talking about Mouse PI. We were kind of debating on the price of the game, and just because it is a indie dev, I was going to kind of go with the benefit of the doubt that this game is probably going to be $50, give or take.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be $30.
Okay, so I have the high end on 50. Josh has 30.
I said I thought it was gonna because if it's really indie, it's Dispatch, right? Dispatch was $39.99.
Is it $39.99?
That yes, it's not a $50 game. It's not a $60. No.
I thought it was a $30 game or like 25. I had to look at it. I'm sure I could look at it.
Last time I checked on the store, it said $39.99.
Okay, yeah, because I know I picked it up on a sale. So
Damn it, Jared.
I don't even hear you. But I think it's because you're. Nope. Did you open something? All right. Well, we let it rock. We let it rock, chat. Okay. Yep, I was. Yeah. You know, I know what it was. Trev, if you want to try to figure out how to get back on the voice part. Oh, okay. And now look at this empty room. Never mind. He just joined.
I hate this. I hate this so goddamn much. This is so annoying. All right. So basically, yeah, you were right. I literally just checked it. It's $29.99. If that is even the case, I'm. That's why I said I can see it either being from $29.99 to $49.99. Either that, or they do lock it in at $59.99 because it's Troy Baker and because there is a lot. If we actually look at that trailer, there is a lot that you can do. It almost reminds me of how in depth Cuphead is and how cheap that game is comparatively, because that's a side scroller and that's
more of a 2D side scroller, and it's still like hand drawn animation.
Driven. There's a lot.
I think
there was a script to this. There was a large script to this probably, and there's voice acting. It means you have to pay for the talent.
I've seen the making of this behind the scenes and all that.
Oh cap, right? No, I'm kidding. That would be funny.
It's very it's a short game.
What, Cuphead or
It's a short game?
No, the other one.
I'm assuming
Mouse PI?
Mouse PI.
If it's a short game, then it has to be $29.99. It has to match the length of Dispatch, because Dispatch, even though it's a Telltale game, there's animation, there's voice acting, and there's a lot. So it just depends on what's priced differently for different genres of games. Action games tend to be more expensive.
I would probably say that depending on kind of like the length of the game too, because if it's like an 10-hour game, I mean, I would say that probably warrants it being at the price that I think of it as. But unless they want to go with like, say, like a replayability type of thing, like let's say like they have a horde mode or they have an arcade mode where you can just blitz, you try to beat the levels as fast as you can, get the highest score, then that's where you could kind of like level the price at a certain way. But that's just kind of like how I look at it, and especially because last year a lot of the top games are very underpriced games in general. Because I mean, we could talk about it. Clear Obscure. That game is about $40. It's like $40 or $50 or something like that as on the regular version. Hollow Knight Silksong is $20. Helldivers 2, that game is still getting updates left and right. That's $40. And I could go on and on with like different indie games as well. But when the indie games are the more popular games versus, say like what AAA is looking like right now, I would probably say that it's more likely going to be like within like that underpriced range. I always say 50 is like the perfect price for a video game in general. And it's my opinion, of course. So, but Mouse PI, excited. Can't wait to play this game. We're definitely going to have some footage of that.
It's going to be an amazing game. I love old stuff like that. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Throwing it back to the OG cartoons.
What I want is someone to make a ROM hack of LA Noire and make it where it all looks like Mouse PI.
Oh my god, that would be insane.
That would be crazy, right? That would be
this would be more this would be a little weird. Okay, you mentioned LA Noire. What if Rockstar?
It's just him. It's just Phelps. He's just Mouse PI, and it's just, in the world of LA Noire. It's kind of funny.
What if Rockstar implemented a button on the GTA series, and you could just like turn Los Santos into LA Noire?
Like time travel.
That would. The problem is, the one thing that I'd have to say is that one, it low-key kind of does not really make sense because I don't know if they're trying to connect those universes together.
They're not.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you always think that because that's what you thought playing the game, but that's not intended from the studio.
No.
Yeah.
If plus
they would sooner do that with Bully, I think.
It would make more sense with Bully, maybe, but even then,
because then you graduate Bully and then you go and you become a criminal.
You could become a criminal or a cop, I guess, but I don't know. That's a little.
You could even from Leon, and then you could become Leon, and then everybody's Leon and Leon.
Doc.
Leon. Now we have to make a search for corn dogs. All right, for context, we are quoting animations by Terminal Montage.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Terminal Montage.
Shout out Terminal Montage, man.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out. Yeah, man.
All right.
Oh, they make great content. They don't need like the shout out, but like still shout out because they're great.
I'm gonna kind of like rapid fire a few of these other ones. So next game that comes out on March 26th, Screamer, just kind of like a more like interesting like arcadey racer with like an anime aesthetic to it. Looks pretty cool. I kind of want to see more though, because I know there's a full gameplay breakdown, but if they release like a demo or something like that anytime soon, I probably would check it out. But that comes out March 26th. Another Capcom game that actually has my interest, and I'm actually probably gonna play the demo like sometime later this week for it. Pragmata, which was basically the fuck you, this game doesn't exist. I don't know what this game is. Then the game finally has a trailer and shows a release date, and I was like, this looks cool. Super sci-fi. It just looks like what modern Mega Man could be. I don't know how to explain this game because
Mega Man.
It's a third-person shooter, but with also a puzzle mechanic as well, like in mid-combat. I'll probably check it.
Oh,
I'll probably check that
yeah,
out.
like you're hacking, right?
Yeah, you're hacking like the robots with like there's like this little girl that like does hacking and shit, and she's adorable. So that's, but that comes out April 24th. April 30th is a double day because Invincible versus Invincible's fighting game that's actually going to be at Evo this year, it releases. And along with that, Staros also releases, which is Housemarque's newest entry for PlayStation. Returnal is a fun game, so this is kind of like their spiritual successor to it, or spiritual sequel to Returnal.
Yeah.
That comes out on April 30th. Okay, these two we might have to go a little in depth on, or well, not really super in depth as much as Mouse VI, but we could definitely have a little bit of a chat on it. May 27th, 007 First Light comes out. So this was the delay that they were that happened because it was initially going to be in March, but it got delayed to May because, well, let's put it this way. Once we saw that gameplay trailer and then all the explosions happening, yeah, that frame rate was, oof. It was,
Garbage.
yeah, it was like, I think we started watching a slideshow at some point. But hey, if they get that frame rate smoothed out, I really hope that this game, kills it. 007 IP with the Hitman devs, that's pretty crazy. So, excited for that one. Comes out May 27th. And then 2 days later, and this is going to be the toughest part of May, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight comes out. That's...
I love Lego Batman. I just love Batman.
No, right, exactly.
So,
for this man, that's gonna be nostalgia as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, that's...
And it looks like Lego Arkham, Lego Batman, Lego. It just seems like everything. It's like another Batman universe, a completely new and original thing that also calls back to all the tie-in shit. It's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. Like, to be quite honest with these two games, like, I'm kind of debating if I'm going to get them day one or not.
Yeah.
I don't, because, I mean, June also comes around as my birthday, but I'm still debating on that one. Plus, we're probably going to be planning the potential road trip to Denver. Maybe, we'll see. I didn't have anything listed in the summer. At least, at the moment that I could think of that could be coming out. But at least the last two games that have dates that, at least one of them has my interest. Phantom Blade Zero, that comes out September 9th. And...
oh boy.
All I could say, it might be, it could potentially be my game of the year this year. It could be. If it's not Resident Evil, and if it's not Pragmata, it's probably this game. And it's... I don't know what else to say, man. Like, I keep seeing all the trailers. I was like, give me this game. Give me this game. Give me this game.
And what is it? What is the Pragmata?
I just said Pragmata earlier.
Mata.
I already said Pragmata.
What was...
We're talking about Phantom Blade.
Phantom Blade.
So, pretty much just like a character action hack and slash game. Like, some people thought it was a Souls-like, but they actually straight up said, no, it's not a Souls-like. It's just a hack and slash game. And I was like, alright. I ain't mad at that. And it's just like, kind of like super, like, crazy, like, motion capture on that. I think if you pull up the PlayStation Store, I think there might be a trailer for it. I'm not sure. But I could always link it too. Phantom Blade Zero, that comes out September 9th. Very excited for that game. And then, in terms of the games with actual dates that we're aware of, And I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna start betting money that this game gets pushed to 2027, November 19th, GTA 6.
I'm placing my bets for
2027. I'm gonna say it. March 2027.
Whenever Sony decides, all right, fuck it.
That's a big event for Miami.
The entire world is not going to be working because of this fucking game. Let's put it that way. There is going to be a massive amount of like employee shortage because of this game.
No one's going to school because of this game.
No one's going to work because of this game. No one's going to leave their houses because of this game.
This is how we join families together. Everyone buys the game.
It's not that big, all right? It's not that big, but it is huge.
It's the Facebook all over again, except this time you can feel our buttons.
Look, I'm not even gonna have. We've seen the trailers, we've seen everything that they're promising, we've seen the updates, and there's more to come. I don't want to have any expectations. Like this could be dog shit. This could be worse than what they were coming out with GTA 5. By the way, they did come out with a new DLC for GTA 5 Online that shows an older Michael with your playable character getting a mansion in the hills, and then it's some story. It's just to show people what the main cast has been up to, since they're not going to touch upon them most likely in the new game.
Yep.
Well, I would love to see a cameo from like Jimmy, or like he's like partying in Florida, or he's like homeless in Florida.
Just like just kind of like he just randomly shows up or something like that.
Yeah. He's a correctional officer in Florida.
That would be funny if that's how he turns around.
Yeah, so my dad used to be this like big time criminal, and I was like, fuck that dude. So I don't know. My expectations are gonna be like outlandish shit like that, shit that I know won't be in there.
You gotta have fun with the Florida fucking setting too.
I mean, dude, they're definitely gonna call back a lot of things from Vice City. They're gonna show more of Floridian culture, obviously, with the different boroughs. I mean, the fucking map of it is huge, dude.
Oh yeah,
dude, you're gonna capitalize on the Florida's weird. And
it's gonna be a PS6 exclusive, I think, because the amount of hardware it's gonna run.
We're never seeing this game till 2030, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I've said it.
GTA 5 came out on PS3. People are playing it on PS5 right now, so there is still a chance for it to release on PS5, and then be next gen upgraded to PS6, and then
the PS7.
See what I'm saying? They should be done after. Honestly, they should be done after this.
They should.
I think, but they're not. I don't think it's gonna cap out anything. I think it's just gonna be another big, huge ass story. It's gonna be self-contained, and then they're gonna have an online function.
That's gonna be probably bigger than GTA Online right now.
Which I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what that's gonna look. I hope they don't. Imagine they don't. Imagine they're like, no, we're gonna focus more on single player games.
That would be a wild fucking like move for them to do. But I don't.
That would be.
But you wanna know?
Happen,
but if you think about it, though, I mean, come on, it's kind of like going back to their roots.
No, imagine that. It's like, guys, we've heard the rumors. We're not gonna go back making original content again. I'm sorry, but we are gonna start focusing on sequels. So they start coming out with LA Noire 2. They start coming out with Bully 2. They start coming out with Red Dead,
like Revenge or something.
Revenge or something.
Red Dead Revenge of the Sith.
Where it's a completely new.
Imagine they get a hold of the fucking Star Wars IP. That would be insane.
Space
No,
Cowboys.
It would mean more like Mass Effect.
Mm,
But
yeah,
like GTA in space.
that would be funny. But-
GTA, I don't even know how that would actually go. GTA has always been very, for the most part, realistic.
Most part, yes, but it's like for the most part realistic, but also goofy as hell. So
What's the Elote Man? He's honking his horn outside.
Revenge of the Elote Man.
Where it's like it's all GTA. It's all GTA, but your playable character is a Elote Man. Does crime on the side. To buy his corn. And, yeah, right, enough of this analogy.
All right.
Enough of this.
All right, but placing the bets, it's probably, I don't know. I don't have confidence in this November 19th date. I would not be surprised if they delay it again.
March.
Yeah, I'm thinking March. Trev's thinking March. Nice.
Shadow drop it.
Hmm?
Could you imagine they shadow drop GTA 6?
I would fucking lose it, dude. I would fucking lose it if they just shadow drop the game.
Oh, dude, I would be so pissed. Oh, bro, I would be so mad.
All at the cost of $100.
Dude, there would be
I should literally say.
What? It's out. It's out.
And then everyone's like calling each other. No, GTA dropped. GTA dropped.
Literally,
that would
like.
be. Oh my god, it would blow up. It would blow up. It would crash the internet.
It would be another, and we would have a
crash the internet. Oof.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't see that not happening. Like that's a Facebook thing. You feel me? Like, oh my god.
The servers would crash. The download servers would crash.
Oh yeah, just all the services are just gonna start crashing because of this fucking game. So.
Like we don't have the quantum computing systems capable of running the whole world.
All right, and then I'm just gonna another like blitz. We're gonna just quickly talk about these. Or I'll just grab a handful of these. So these games have yet to have dates, but some of them we probably should be expecting some info about them within the next year or within just this year alone. Beast of Reincarnation, it was like basically Game Freak's like a new Game Freak game. And it's like, yes, the same people who make Pokemon actually can make video games. But it's supposed to be at the Xbox Showcase along with Fable and Forza Horizon 6. So see how that goes. Another one is Densha Attack. I mean,
okay, so we watched the trailer a little earlier. That was a fever dream to watch, and to know that it was people from Barcelona studio.
Barcelona.
And took a 12-year trip to Japan.
Yeah, basically, and took inspiration from Tony Hawk and Jet Set Radio and shit like that. And I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. It looks very cute, and it also, yeah, it looks very epic.
Yeah.
It's very
Other games that are on this list, the Duskbloods. I mean, closest thing I'm getting to Bloodborne 2 right now, and it's gonna be on the good old Nintendo Switch 2. I am definitely gonna be checking that out as soon as it releases. Fable, I already mentioned. There's a new Fire Emblem game. Let's see. I want to wait on Trev for this one, but
Oh, he went to the pee-pee room.
yep, pretty much. We're gonna let me see. I guess we could quickly talk about like some of the Star Wars stuff because there's actually I don't know. I said this trailer and I'm surprised like Kevin's not here right now, but surprisingly he's seeing this for the first time. Star Wars Galactic Racer. It's basic pod racing is back, baby. That's just the best way you could describe it.
Does it have power-ups and shit?
That one we don't know yet because they only just showed like a little like cinematic trailer.
God,
But
I want more racing games that have weapons, damn it.
it's a kart racer essentially.
Like I don't know, like just you got okay, in racing you got the racing element. Like, all right, cool. I actually got to use like the curvatures and shit, the MPH, like all right, cool. But what about like, all right, y'all have to beat each other to the turrets and the cannons and dropping a banana or some shit like that.
We're talking about Star Wars Galactic Racer, Trev.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have any. I think I would just I would like to see them kind of do their own take on like a sort of kart racer aspect to that game, especially for a game, for something like that. It would make sense, but that one's exciting.
I think it needs a story mode,
like a career mode of some type.
Yeah,
Would work.
How you interact with it a bit more.
Before
it was just an arcade type.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. And these ones are gonna, and then these next two that I think I would just be interested if you guys were gonna play these. Gears of War E-Day. So allegedly it's supposed to be coming out this year, or at least they're gonna have some info about it. But the prequel to the Gears of War franchise, E-Day basically being the start of everything for the Gears of War universe. And it's likely going to be on PS5 as well. At least it's being rumored. So I'm excited for that. And I should mention it as well. There's a potential that Fable could also be day one on PS5. Honestly, that would be insane if that happens. And then the next Microsoft IP, Halo Campaign Evolved, which is pretty much just the Halo 1 campaign. Only thing is, and this is more of a Halo elitist right here, they have made a lot of changes that is not true to the original and are using like assets from the other game. But hey, it's coming to PS5 though.
Holy shit.
Halo!
Yes.
I
Yes,
very
Trev.
much love you.
So
Sorry, I didn't want to talk with my mouth full.
that's fine. So are we doing a 4-player fucking campaign series?
Do it.
Okay. And whatever you guys don't do not run me over with the Warthog
The Warth
or the Scorpion.
The Warthog.
I'm just gonna be like,
Warthog.
Can we play that? I'm gonna be rewatching Red versus Blue.
Oh God.
Just to be in the world again. I was like,
Just to feel like you're in the world. But yep. Halo campaign of it's just crazy. Bunch of Microsoft IP is gonna probably be crossing over. I mean, the fact that it's Forza, Fable, Gears, and then Halo. I mean, crazy, man. Crazy times we're living in.
We are living in crazy times.
Other games that are coming out. Lords of the Fallen 2. So this one's another Souls-like game, but it actually has it's got a, from what it sounds like, it's gonna have a pretty big emphasis on co-op. And I know the original Lords of the Fallen dropped an update with a friend pass as well, so that's pretty cool. So maybe I think they're going to do the same thing with Lords of the Fallen 2. It definitely looked like, from the gameplay trailers I've seen, it looks like a definite upgrade from the original Lords of the Fallen. So I'll probably jump on that as long as I'm able to. Next two, as far as I'm aware, I think are going to be the only 2 Marvel games that are coming out this year. Well, if one of them releases this year. Marvel's Wolverine. I mean, hey, Wolverine, man.
It's Insomnia.
It's Village.
It's gonna be great. I'm
I mean,
excited. I'm hyped for that. I'm ready to see all the other mutants. Ready to take down a Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Right.
go.
Fucking go, yeah.
But
Not much else you
we
could
have
say.
no release date. We have no release
I
date.
do. I do. I do.
Okay. We had to,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's, I think they only said that, they did say that I think it's supposed to come out sometime during the fall. So I imagine I mean, if they're saying the fall, probably the earliest is going to be like September, give or take. But I would probably say probably like end of September, beginning of October. That's my call on that. Only other Marvel game, and then the other Marvel game that's coming out that we're still kind of just waiting on more info on. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which is Arxis attempt at the Marvel franchise. Hey, you know what? It's a good time to be a fighting game fan. Really all I could say, man. Especially with 2XKO's official launch, Invincible Versus. Dragon Ball Fighters is pretty much making its comeback because they're going to have Daima Goku. And then probably more updates and the like. And then now we got Pokemon Fighting Souls. Still waiting on who else is on that roster.
You know, it's crazy that, off topic, but it's crazy that Dragon Ball across all its media still keeps all of the updated. Like even Kakarot has a new sub story with Daima.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Mhm.
I think I remember, funny enough, like seeing Xenoverse, or like I saw a Xenoverse like page for Daima as well, and I for a second thought it was Fighters. And I was like, oh, Xenoverse, never mind. But hey, you know what? It's only a matter of time.
Anyways,
So other games that so this one is more of there's a possibility it could get canceled or it's going to be on a severe hiatus, which was something called Mudong 2 Hearts, which is kind of like it's basically a Korean like Splinter Cell game, and looks pretty cool. The only thing is that the studio though pretty much laid off like, it was a studio that started with like 150 something employees and now they're down to 20. Yeah. So, and I remember, and the only thing I can only think of, either this studio is just getting dissolved or they got bought up and they went on a mass layoff like run. And now I'm sad because it looked really cool, but man, I really hope that's not the case. But that's only one can hope right now. And I may as well indulge the ball and gun gamers, but NBA The Run, which is pretty much a spiritual successor to NBA Street Volume 2. That's so I'm kind of wondering if this was probably going to be the game that you should probably drop during the summer, I would say. And especially because it's an indie studio that's actually working on this. It's not a big IP, or they don't have a big publisher as far as I'm aware. So that's exciting. I'm like I said, my prediction right now comes out during the summer, and I would say Shadow Drop. That's what I think. Summer, Shadow Drop, $30-$40 price tag.
Yeah, I mean, NBA though.
Yeah, that's the only thing, is that it is using the NBA.
Like that's a big title.
Yeah,
It's a 2K game though.
and it's not a 2K game. That's the thing. It's not a 2K game, but it is using the NBA license. So we'll see. But that's my bold take, that it'll be released in the summer in a shadow drop for $30 to $40, around that range. So, and if I'm right, I was here first.
You heard it here first.
I'll pick like 2 more games out of this list. This one I actually just showed to Trev before we recorded to the pod. The Orbitals, which is,
From what I've seen, this is a very nostalgic anime adventure game, like, based off a 90s style anime. Reminded me of the music videos from Daft Punk. 80s style, I think, actually.
like more like an 80s style like anime, and it's supposed to be like a full co-op action game, kind of like what Hazelight does with like It Takes Two, Split Fiction, and A Way Out.
It's a two-person co-op adventure
Mm-hmm.
in space. And it's in Japanese. Come on, man. What the hell more you want from me, man? This is take my fucking money.
Bros.
My money.
Bro, pull the fucking wallet out. But Orbitals,
I'm excited for it. I'm very
yeah.
excited. They don't have a release date for it though yet.
That's the only thing. We don't have a release date. That's probably going to be shown at Nintendo Directs, if anything. So. And I'm wondering if we're supposed to get one like this month or maybe next month too. Kinda wondering. And then I guess the last game that we could talk about to end off the episode, Tomb Raider's back with Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Legacy of Atlantis, just another installment to the franchise. And I'm trying, and I might be butchering this one, but I believe this is supposed to be the sequel one, and then the one that's supposed to be essentially a remake of the first game is, I believe, next year. So that one's exciting, you know. And that's actually another franchise I've not played, the Tomb Raider franchise. But obviously, who doesn't know the Tomb Raider franchise, especially for triangular, very pointy. Fucking stupid.
Very pointy.
Yep. Lara Croft is back, baby. He's back, and with a new adventure.
He's like, ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, literally. But that is that's some of the games I have listed as far as 2026 is going, and exciting time for games this year, man. And what's gonna be sad is I'm probably still gonna be roped into Fortnite somehow.
Fortnite.
All these games, and all your clips are going to be a Fortnite.
Probably. Well,
tragic.
But yep,
Woohoo!
Yeah, but that's pretty much all that I have listed. Do we have any closing thoughts before we wrap this one up?
You need to stop eating these because I'm gonna vomit.
Boobies. Oh, I was gonna take a picture of that.
More onto what we're saying. I'm excited for a lot of these games. I'm also hesitant. How the rate of the industry has been going. A lot of these games have promising, releases, and some have less than promising releases.
Mm-hmm.
And ones that are being pushed, some are being pushed for good reasons, and some are being pushed for downright awful, horrible, shitty, fucking fuck you in the ass with a spiked dildo reasons. And so I feel, excuse my crassness, it's just there's going to be a bit of a burnout. There's going to be a natural bit of burnout that's going to happen, and hopefully, it won't be people quitting gaming or stopping that. We'll just be shifting to other sides of it, and that at least tells big game devs and other people like what their customers want. They'll see our behavior in what we're trying to say, and what people gravitate towards. But the only problem is a lot of people have simpler tastes than others, and having gamed for most of our lives, we've all generally gravitated towards different genres. So it's so eclectic, it's so all out there. Some of these might stick, some of these might not. I hope the ones that we want to stick around and be prevalent will stay. And I hope they don't muck about and mess with our favorite shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'd like to say on that. But I am still looking at it very optimistically. I'm looking at all these like Orbitals is a good one. Even NBA The Run is looking fun to watch to play, and all the ones with the actual dates I'm excited for. Lego Batman I know is going to be mine. Lego Batman Kiwami 3. Sorry.
And probably Mouse.
Mouse PI. Yeah. Maybe Invincible versus GTA 6 is just like that asterisk. We don't talk about that. We let that drop.
We say we don't talk about it until we get it in our hands.
Yes. So I for one am optimistic about most of these, but also not holding my breath.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my
Yep. What about you, man with the orange cell phone?
Yeah. Way to put me on blast. Okay.
I don't know. I just if you had any like final closing thoughts, like real quick.
I do. I am ready for this year. I'm ready for new experiences. I'm ready to stack my money, dog. I'm trying to see the world. I'm trying to achieve world domination with my brothers over here. You fucking smell me? You know what I mean? Travel the world, country, play all these video games. I'm trying to.
Which one are you most excited for?
World domination.
Would that be would that be would that
He's probably
there's
gonna
no games here that go along with that. I'm trying to find like a game.
I'm gonna take a wild guess at Josh's games that he's probably gonna really like. Is probably like Mouse PI, Lego Batman, and then 007. If I had to take a wild guess.
Possibly.
Possibly. But yep.
It's gotta be Mouse PI, the Lego Batman game, Hogwarts 2, The Revenge of the Sith.
We're just gonna move on from that.
What kind of system are we talking about? Magic or Jedi or like?
Gotta pick one or the other, man.
The reproductive system.
Oh god.
Okay,
Okay.
all
All
right,
right.
listen,
All right. We
listen.
close it. We gotta close
Should
it out.
probably close out.
All right. We're gonna go ahead. We were gonna go wrap up this episode. Josh, where can everyone find you?
At RDYRMND. Apple Music, Instagram, YouTube. Buy the albums on iTunes.
It's not even a thing anymore.
Yeah, with the Homeboy featured songs, including Zero Requiem, In the Flesh.
Yeah, we're losing him. Anyways,
Yeah, like we're losing him.
that is fine. You can find me at PJ_DYNO on Instagram, and you can also catch me for last week here, Vegas. Saw the musical. You can find get your tickets at sawthemusical.com. The next location, I believe, is Santa Fe. I will not be a part of it, but please still go check them out. It's a great musical. It's a good time, and keep up on the website to see any updates for the dates, everything. And yeah, that's me.
All right. All right. Awesome. And of course, I am your host, Zero Requiem 14. Follow me on this very YouTube page along with Twitch whenever I decide to go back to streaming. Instagram and TikTok as well. Well, you can find me at the same name as well. Oh, but we are going to go ahead. We're going to wrap up this episode of the Off the Top podcast, episode 37, the most unprofessional professional podcast into YouTube space. And till next time, we'll see you on the next pod. Take care. Have a good day, good evening, good night. And play some video games. And I don't know what else to say.
I was gonna say, did you just Truman Show everybody?
Maybe.
Good evening and good night. You
Yes.
freaking weirdo.
Good night and good luck.
Good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.